You guys were saying before how some venues may not actually allow for live performers. Or DJs, what kind of things do you guys bring in with you? Do you provide all your own lighting? Will you provide mics for the ceremony and stuff as well, or is it just the performance side?
Absolutely. So every venue, obviously being different. Like if you're here in Brisbane and you want to get married at ceremony in the ballroom, you've got concrete floor, concrete roof, and wrapped in bricks. So we have to think, all right, how do we bring in the right equipment to make sure that it's not overpowering or not bouncy and all those sort of things. So we've got the gear that caters for all of that. Mm-hmm. We also have the experience to fine tune our equipment so we can work with every room. Mm-hmm. But in terms of what we bring, like a DJ would bring his equipment, speakers, subs, all the stuff to make it work. Simple lighting. I call it simple because we went to a wedding just recently where the DJ happened to bring enough equipment to run Akadaka Live and Ricky Martin's live lights show. And to be honest, it didn't fit the wedding because the music was too loud and there was too many lights. And from most of the comments going around the room, and everyone's trying to enjoy themselves, but no one can stop commenting on how many lights are flashing around the room.
How they can't hear each other.
Definitely.
Yeah, so like we only bring what's appropriate because the guests aren't fascinated by which lights you brought or how loud you can go. They're fascinated by how you can continue to entertain a crowd, but the crowd can continue to entertain each other in conversation. Yeah. So we want to provide a good atmosphere to dance in, but also talk amongst yourselves.
Mm-hmm. A good point to think about is though, listen to the experts. So if you say you want 6 speakers and we say to you, we think that's going to be too much for your venue, know that we know what we're talking about, and we do want to provide an A-class service. So we won't ever sell you something that doesn't work for your venue or your space.
Yeah. So there is obviously quite a bit of preparation involved. What kind of preparation should brides be making for you guys before the wedding day? You know, obviously there's that space that they have to let the venue know.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay. It's really simple for the bride and groom, if you're listening. All you need to do is tell the band or the DJ where your venue is and simply give us the contact to the organizer of that venue, whoever your wedding organizer is. We just need to speak to them and they'll put us onto a tech guy if it's getting that complicated. So all we need to know is what space is there, what sort of room it is, where the power supply is, and how we can go from there. So, because sometimes what we would do, or nearly every time, we provide a wireless microphone so that it gets passed through the speeches, okay? But some venues have their own in-house built system through a lectern mic. And you might have the lectern mic here and the band in the far corner. So in that case, we'd communicate with the organizer and they'd say, you're using the lectern mic, band, you just set up and provide your own sound, ignore the wireless mic for the night.
Oh, okay.
So that's what we need to know to make sure that on the night, everything can be heard properly and everything is really clear.
So that's perfect, less for you guys to do at home.
My dream wedding. Okay, well, I haven't really thought of exactly what it's going to be, but I can see myself being somewhere really fresh and natural. I can see a lot of green and scenery and my family and just people who are really close to me. It's a small wedding, you know. For me, it's, you know, the smaller the better, and just a few people just enjoying themselves and being ourselves and just, you know, not having to really worry about entertaining ourselves with some good music and just having a good time talking to each other and just celebrating the union, I guess. And I can see myself not wearing shoes. I'll have just a plain white dress and the love of my life. I guess that's all I need.